Chosen one, listen carefully, because this message may be reaching you at the exact moment you need it most. Have you been feeling like something needs to change? Have you been waking up every day knowing that you are capable of more, but somehow you are still stuck in the same place? Maybe you have been asking God, when will my opportunity come? When will my hard work finally be recognized? When will I step into the position I was created for? Chosen one, hear this clearly. A shift is happening. The door you have been waiting for may be closer than you think. God is moving things behind the scenes that you cannot see yet. The reason some things have been delayed is not because you were forgotten. It is because you were being prepared. There were lessons you needed to learn. There was strength you needed to build. There was confidence you needed to develop. Because the next opportunity coming toward you will require a stronger version of yourself. You may have experienced rejection. You may have applied for jobs and received no response. You may have watched other people move forward while wondering why your own breakthrough was taking so long. But chosen one, do not mistake delay for denial. Sometimes God closes certain doors because those doors were too small for what He has planned for you. Sometimes an opportunity disappears because something better is being positioned. You thought you were losing something. But God was protecting you from something that was not meant for your future. And now a new season is beginning. The right conversation, the right connection, the right opportunity. It may come in a way you never expected. Maybe it will be a phone call you almost ignore. Maybe it will be a message from someone you have not spoken to in a long time. Maybe it will be a meeting that seems ordinary at first, but carries the beginning of a major change. Chosen one, understand this. God does not always announce your blessing with noise. Sometimes your breakthrough arrives quietly. A simple conversation can change your career. A single interview can change your direction. One person can open a door that you could never open by yourself. That is why you must stay alert. Do not allow disappointment from your past to make you blind to the opportunity in your present. Because many people miss their blessing because they are still focused on what went wrong before. They are carrying old fears into new seasons. They think, what if I fail again? What if I am not good enough? What if this opportunity is not for me? But God is reminding you today, you are not the same person you were before. The person who faced those challenges is not the same person standing here now. You have grown, you have learned, you have survived moments you thought you would never overcome, and every difficult season has prepared you for this next chapter. Chosen one, when this new job opportunity appears, do not walk into it with fear. Walk into it with confidence. You do not need to pretend to be someone else. You do not need to prove your worth to everyone. The right opportunity will recognize the value that has already been placed inside you. Your experience matters. Your journey matters. Your story matters. Everything you have gone through has shaped you for this moment. The struggles that felt unfair were building patience. The rejection was building resilience. The waiting was building wisdom. You were not being ignored. You were being positioned. And now, God is preparing to move you from a place of frustration into a place of growth. But chosen one, there is something important you must remember. When the opportunity comes, you have to be ready to respond. Faith does not mean sitting still and waiting for everything to happen. Faith means taking action when the door opens. Update your skills, prepare yourself, improve your confidence. Be ready for the conversation, because sometimes the blessing arrives quickly, and you must be prepared to step into it. The meeting may happen suddenly. The opportunity may appear unexpectedly. The person who helps you may come from a place you never imagined. But do not fear the unexpected, because God can use unexpected people, unexpected moments, and unexpected paths to bring you exactly where you need to be. Chosen one. Your current situation is not your final destination. Your current job is not the limit of your potential. Your past mistakes are not the definition of your future. There is more ahead. There is growth ahead. There is a better opportunity waiting. And when the right door opens, you will understand why some previous doors had to close. You will look back and realize, God was not stopping me. God was redirecting me. So prepare your mind, prepare your heart, prepare yourself for the new chapter, because the same God who carried you through difficult seasons is the same God who can lead you into a better place. Your story is still being written, And this may be the beginning of your next breakthrough. Chosen one, stay with me, because what you are about to understand could change the way you see this season of your life. The opportunity that is coming is not just about getting a new job. It is about stepping into a place where your gifts, your experience, and your potential can finally be recognized. For a long time, you may have felt overlooked. You may have felt like you were working hard but nobody noticed. You may have given your best, stayed committed, and continued showing up even when you felt tired inside. But God saw every moment, every early morning when you pushed yourself, every night when you worried about your future, every time you continued even when you wanted to give up. None of it was wasted. Chosen one, sometimes preparation happens in hidden places. Before someone sees the fruit, there is always a season where the roots are growing. People may only notice the success, but they do not see the struggle that created the strength. They do not see the battles you fought quietly. They do not see the confidence you had to rebuild. They do not see the patience you developed while waiting for your moment. But God saw it all, and now you are entering a season where what was hidden is beginning to become visible. The reason you are being moved toward a better job is because you are ready for something greater, not because everything will suddenly become easy, but because you have become stronger. You have learned lessons that cannot be taught in a classroom. You have gained wisdom through experiences. You have developed qualities that your next opportunity will require. Chosen one, listen closely. When the opportunity appears, do not focus only on what you lack. Do not walk into that interview thinking about your weaknesses. Do not compare yourself to other candidates. Remember this: you were not brought to that moment by accident. You were brought there because there is something you carry that is valuable. Your confidence, your attitude, your willingness to learn, and your ability to overcome challenges are part of your strength. Sometimes people think success only comes from having the perfect background or knowing the right people, but many times success comes from being prepared when the right moment arrives. And your moment may be arriving. You may soon receive a conversation that changes your perspective. Someone may recognize something in you that you stopped seeing in yourself. A person may say, "We believe you would be a great fit for this role." And those words may remind you that you were never forgotten. You were simply being guided. Chosen one, do not allow your past experiences to control your future. Maybe you had a bad manager before. Maybe you worked in an environment where your efforts were ignored. Maybe you were surrounded by people who made you feel like you were not enough. But that chapter is not the whole story. A difficult workplace does not mean you are not valuable. A rejection does not mean you are not qualified. A closed door does not mean there are no doors left. Sometimes a closed door is simply a direction change. God can remove you from places where you are constantly drained and guide you toward places where you can grow. There is a difference between being comfortable and being called. Sometimes you stay in familiar places because they feel safe, but deep inside, you know you were created for more. You know there is another level waiting. You know your talents have more room to expand. Chosen one, this is your reminder. Do not shrink yourself to fit into places where you were never meant to remain. You were not created to spend your entire life doubting yourself. You were not created to constantly feel invisible. You were created with purpose. And when the right opportunity comes, you must have the courage to step forward. The next job may challenge you. The next position may require you to learn new things. The next chapter may feel uncomfortable at first. But growth often feels unfamiliar before it feels normal. Remember the first time you tried something new. Remember how nervous you felt. But eventually, what once seemed impossible became something you could handle. This is the same way your next season will unfold. At first, you may question yourself. You may wonder, can I really do this? Am I ready for this level? But the answer is yes, because God does not prepare you for something and then abandon you when the moment arrives. The same strength that carried you through your past will carry you into your future. Chosen one, there is also something you must protect during this transition. Protect your mindset, because whenever a new opportunity begins to appear, fear often tries to speak louder. Fear will remind you of every failure. Fear will bring back every rejection. Fear will tell you to stay where you are because the unknown feels uncomfortable. But faith speaks differently. Faith says, take the step. Trust the process. believe that something better is possible. You have to decide which voice you will follow, because your next opportunity will require courage, not perfect confidence, not having every answer, just the courage to move forward. Chosen one, start preparing now. If you are looking for a better job, improve your skills, prepare your resume, strengthen your communication, learn something new, be ready when the door opens, because sometimes blessings come quickly, and preparation determines whether you can receive them. Do not wait until the opportunity arrives to become ready. Become ready before it arrives. The meeting is coming, the conversation is coming, the opportunity is coming. And when it appears, you will not be the same person who was waiting months ago. You will be someone who understands your value, someone who knows your worth, someone who is ready to walk into a new chapter. Chosen one, the season of wondering is ending. The season of movement is beginning. What felt stuck is about to start shifting. What felt impossible may begin becoming possible. And the job you have been praying for may come through a path you never expected. Stay focused, stay prepared, stay faithful, because God is not finished with your story. This is only the beginning. Chosen one, pay close attention, because the next step may not look like a miracle at first. Sometimes the biggest changes in life begin with something that seems small. A simple email, a short phone call, a conversation that almost never happened, a person who decides to give you a chance. And that is why you cannot ignore the small moments, because God can place a major blessing inside an ordinary situation. You may be expecting a dramatic sign. You may be waiting for everything to become perfectly clear, but sometimes the direction you have been praying for appears quietly. The door opens slowly. The path becomes visible one step at a time. Chosen one, this is why you must stop believing that nothing is happening just because you cannot see everything yet. Behind the scenes, things can be moving, connections can be forming, opportunities can be developing. While you are wondering, God can already be arranging. You may not know the names of the people involved. You may not know how the opportunity will appear. You may not understand the timing, but that does not mean the process has stopped. Sometimes preparation happens before the announcement. Before a company reaches out, they create the position. Before an interview happens, someone makes a decision. Before a door opens, something has already been placed into motion. Chosen one, your responsibility is not to control every detail. Your responsibility is to remain ready, because when the opportunity arrives, hesitation can become the biggest obstacle. Many people pray for a better situation, but when the chance appears, fear convinces them to step back. They think, maybe I am not qualified enough. Maybe someone else deserves it more. Maybe this is too good to be true. But today, you need to remember something important. You are not walking into your future based only on your own strength. You are walking forward with everything you have learned. Every challenge prepared you. Every mistake taught you. Every difficult season built something inside you. The person who is entering this new opportunity is not the same person who started the journey. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are more aware of what you want. Chosen one, there may come a moment during an interview or meeting when someone asks you about your past. They may ask about your experience. They may ask about challenges you faced, and you may be tempted to only remember the struggles. But do not forget the victories hidden inside those struggles. Your story is not just about what happened to you. Your story is about how you continued, how you adapted, how you learned, how you refused to quit. Those qualities matter. Sometimes employers are not only looking for perfect qualifications, they are looking for someone with character, someone dependable, someone who can handle pressure, someone who keeps moving even when things become difficult. And chosen one, you have already proven that. You survived seasons that were designed to break you. You continued when you had every reason to stop. That strength is valuable. Never underestimate what you carry. There is another thing you need to understand about this new season. Do not compare your timeline with someone else's. Comparison can steal your peace. You may look at someone who got their dream job faster and wonder why your journey took longer. But their path is not your path. Their timing is not your timing. Some people receive quickly because they are ready quickly. Others take longer because they are being prepared for something different. Your journey has its own purpose. Chosen one, the delay was not punishment. The waiting was not empty. The quiet season was building something inside you that success alone could never teach. It taught you patience. It taught you humility. It taught you gratitude. And those lessons will protect you when you reach the next level, because success without wisdom can be dangerous, but success with character creates stability. This is why God has been working on more than your job situation. God has been working on you, your confidence, your mindset, your discipline, your ability to handle new responsibilities, because the next position will require a new version of yourself. Chosen one. Imagine walking into your new workplace. Imagine waking up with a sense of purpose. Imagine being surrounded by people who appreciate your contribution. Imagine no longer feeling trapped in a place that drains you. This is not about chasing money alone. This is about finding alignment, finding a place where your abilities can grow, finding an environment where your effort matters. And yes, financial improvement may come with it, but the deeper blessing is knowing you are finally moving in the right direction. Chosen one, there is a reason you have felt uncomfortable lately. There is a reason your current situation has started feeling smaller. Sometimes discomfort is a sign that you have outgrown your current season. A seed becomes uncomfortable before it becomes a tree. A butterfly struggles before it leaves the cocoon. Growth often begins with pressure, so do not fear the feeling that something is changing. Embrace it, because change can be the beginning of something beautiful. But remember this: when the opportunity comes, stay humble, stay grateful, stay willing to learn. Do not enter your next chapter believing you know everything. Enter it with an open heart. The people you meet there may teach you something. The experiences you gain may prepare you for something even greater. One opportunity can lead to another. One connection can create another door. One decision can change the direction of your entire future. Chosen one, you may not realize it yet, but you are closer than you think. The frustration you feel today may soon become the story you tell tomorrow. The tears you cried in private may become the testimony you share with others. The season where you felt forgotten may become proof that you were being guided all along. So do not give up now. Do not stop preparing now. Do not let fear convince you that your best days are behind you. Your story is still unfolding. Your next chapter is still being written. And the better job, the better opportunity, and the better season you have been hoping for may be closer than you realize. Chosen one. Keep your eyes open. Keep your faith strong. Keep moving forward, because the door is not closing. The door is beginning to open. Chosen one. This is the moment where you need to remember everything you have been through, because the chapter ahead of you will require you to believe in yourself again. For so long you have been waiting for a sign. You have been waiting for confirmation that your situation can change. You have been hoping that something would finally move in your favor. And now, you are entering a season of movement. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because you are no longer the same person who was waiting in fear. You have grown, you have learned, you have become stronger. Chosen one, the better job you have been praying for is not just about a new workplace. It represents a new beginning, a new level of confidence, a new environment where your abilities can expand, a place where you can discover parts of yourself that were hidden because you were too busy surviving. Sometimes when you are in a difficult situation for too long, you begin to forget your own potential. You start believing the negative voices. You start thinking, maybe this is all I deserve. Maybe nothing better is coming. Maybe my opportunity has already passed. But today, God is reminding you, your opportunity has not passed. Your story is not over. Your future is not limited by your past. The rejection you experienced was not the final answer. The closed doors were not the end of your journey. They were simply directions leading you toward the right place. Chosen one, there is something powerful about walking into a new opportunity with peace, not desperation, not fear, not the feeling that you have to beg someone to see your value. When you understand your worth, you move differently, you speak differently. You carry yourself differently. You stop chasing every door because you know the right door will open at the right time. And when that door opens, you will recognize it. You will feel the difference. You will know that this opportunity is connected to the growth you have been experiencing. Chosen one, prepare yourself for the possibility that your next blessing may arrive differently than you imagined. Maybe you expected one path, but God creates another. Maybe you thought you would reach success through one person, but another person appears. Maybe you thought the answer would come quickly, but the timing becomes perfect. Do not limit the way your breakthrough can happen. Stay open, stay ready, stay faithful, because sometimes the biggest blessings come through unexpected routes. A conversation you almost avoided, a position you almost ignored, a chance you almost believed was too difficult. Never underestimate what one opportunity can create. One interview can change your financial future. One connection can introduce you to a completely new world. One decision can take you further than you imagined. Chosen one. But remember something important. Do not only pray for a better job, pray to become the person who can handle that job. Pray for wisdom, pray for discipline, pray for confidence, pray for the ability to recognize the right opportunities. Because blessings are not only about receiving something new, they are also about becoming someone new. The person who receives the opportunity must be prepared to carry the responsibility that comes with it, and you are being prepared. Every challenge taught you something. Every setback developed something inside you. Every difficult moment added another layer of strength. You may not have seen the purpose while you were going through it, but now you are beginning to understand. Nothing was wasted. Chosen one, there is a reason you are still standing. There is a reason you continued even when you felt tired. There is a reason you kept believing even when the results were not visible. Because something inside you knew that your current situation was not your final destination. That inner feeling was not weakness, it was hope. And hope is what kept you moving. Now it is time to move with confidence. If a new opportunity appears, step forward. If a new conversation begins, be present. If a new door opens, have the courage to walk through it. Do not allow old fears to control the new season. The person you are becoming is ready for what is coming. Chosen one, there may still be uncertainty. There may still be questions. You may not have every detail figured out, but you do not need to see the entire staircase to take the next step. Sometimes clarity comes after movement. Sometimes confidence comes after action. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs happen when you decide to trust and move forward. So keep preparing. Keep learning, keep improving, keep believing. Because the opportunity you have been waiting for may not announce itself loudly. It may arrive quietly, but you will know it. You will recognize the moment. You will understand why the previous seasons had to happen. You will realize that every delay was building something. Every closed door was protecting something. Every challenge was preparing something. Chosen one. The same God who brought you through difficult days can guide you into better days. The same strength that helped you survive your past will help you succeed in your future. Your next chapter is not about proving yourself to the world. It is about stepping into what you are already prepared for. So walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with gratitude. Walk forward knowing that your journey has meaning. The better job, the better opportunity, the better season. It is possible. Your breakthrough may come through a message, a meeting, a conversation, a person, a moment. But when it arrives, be ready. Because this time, you will not ignore the door. This time, you will not run from the opportunity. This time, you will step forward. Chosen one, your waiting season is ending. Your preparation season has created strength. And now, your movement season begins. Believe, prepare, take action, and remember. You are never forgotten. You are being guided. Amen.